Like, I'll kind of tell you, David, the problem plaguing our industry and home services is we got a lot of guys and girls that are kind of stuck in this $100,000 to $200,000 revenue range, where exactly what you said, like, Zach or AJ or David really is the business. And in Canada here, we call it a keyman operation, which is like, if David got hit by a bus, Jet Wash Solutions would no longer exist, type of thing. So I guess my question is, why do you think we avoid the system building as business owners? Because you told in your book, it was like almost a light bulb moment where your wife came to you and said, we're pregnant. And you're like, that's amazing, but I also need to figure out how to go about and build systems. So I think you're a good walking testament of, like, you worked so hard in your business and built it up, but it wasn't able to run without you until that light bulb moment. So my question is, like, why do you think we avoid doing the system building work? Because we all avoid it.
There's 2 or 3 reasons. One is business owners are really busy, and so are your best team members as well. There's just so much to do, and then it becomes a matter of prioritization. And the payoff for systems isn't always immediate. In fact, typically there's a long lag time till you get that payoff, because systems, they end up having this compound effect. You save a little bit of time here, you become a little bit more efficient there, and over time, these systems add up. And there's a point you reach, which is the tipping point. It's kind of like that inflection point when all of your good work for creating systems actually pays off. But in the early days, oftentimes you'll make a system and you'll go, it just would have been quicker to do it myself. Or I tried to delegate this over to another team member and they stuffed it up and then I had to fix it anyway. So what's the point? And that, because there's not that immediate payoff, oftentimes then it's something that's overlooked. So that's like a few of the reasons. Some of the other reasons sometimes are oftentimes the founder is not a systems person, because what ends up happening is the founder, they're a quick thinker, they're a problem solver. They just go to wherever the fire is or whatever needs their attention and they solve the problem. And that's all about, quick fix, make it all happen. Whereas systems, when you think about it, it's more of an investment into an asset that will pay off down the line. And sometimes, when you're right in the thick of it, you just can't see that far down the line and you're just thinking about your next job. So that sometimes that's another reason why it kind of gets delayed. And I mean, the dirty little secret of systemology is I don't really like writing processes. Like I'm the systems guy. I've written a book, but I don't like documenting. I don't find that fun, enjoyable. It's not my thing. But what I fell in love with is what the systems can bring. So I thought about, well, how can I solve this problem where I'm not the person who's doing the documentation? And how do I make this easy? Because I know they're important, but if it was left to me to sit there and write out all of the processes and, big long Roman numerals things with screenshots and whatever, it's never going to get done. So I kind of needed to hack it to find, well, what's the easier way to do this, or at least start the process.